Good morning, Barons. Your principal, Mr. Romero. Hey, this morning I got a story to tell you, and it's a story about making choices, making the right choices. So, when I was a kid, my dad would always tell me, like every single dad, my dad would always tell me, you know, I'm the smartest man in the world. I could read your mind. I know everything. You know, as a kid, you believe him. You wanted to challenge him. So I was a savvy little kid, and I thought I'm gonna test my dad on this. And one Sunday, he was mowing the lawn, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna grab this rock and I'm gonna put it behind my back, and I'm gonna ask my dad, what do I have in my back? And I walk up to my dad. He's mowing the lawn. I make him stop the mower. I go, Dad, what do I have in my back? I got something in my hand, in my back. What is it? And my dad looks at me and he goes, you got a rock. And so I had a rock in my hand. And I was like, you know, he probably saw me picking up the rock. So I was so smart, I thought this is my next thing I was gonna do. I'm gonna do it again, but I'm gonna grab a bug in my hand. Okay, so here I am looking for a bug. My dad's mowing the lawn, and I see this little ladybug. I get this little ladybug in my hand, and cute little ladybug walking around my hand, and I put it in my hand, and I walk up to my dad, and my dad's mowing the lawn again. I go, Dad, Dad, and he stops the mower, and he goes, what? And he goes, and I say, so what's in my hand this time? And my dad goes, it's a bug. I'm like, oh. How did he know that? He probably saw me picking up the bug. So I'm gonna go to my second question. And remember, if my dad says that the bug is dead, I'm gonna show him, and I'm gonna have that little ladybug walk up in my hand, and I'm gonna show him and prove him wrong and say, the bug is alive. But if my dad says the bug is alive, I'm gonna squeeze my hand and squeeze the living life out of this poor little ladybug, and I'm gonna prove to my dad that the bug is dead. Prove him wrong, all right? So here I am, got the little ladybug in my hand. I stop my dad and I say, Dad, what do I have in my hand this time? And my dad looks at me, he looks me in the eye, and he goes, you got a bug. I'm like, oh, all right, Dad. Is the bug alive or is it dead? Because remember, I'm gonna squeeze the life out of this bug if he says that it's alive. And so I go, Dad, is the bug alive or is it dead? And he's looking me in the eye and he goes, Dad, is the bug alive or is it dead? And he looks me in the eye and he goes, Lee, it's in your hands. It's in your hands. So my dad taught me a very important rule, an important life lesson, that the decisions we make, the actions that we take on a daily basis is in our hands. And so with that, Barons, I want you to make the right decisions, because remember, every decision you make, every act that you do is in your control and it's in your hands. With that, make it a great day living the Baron way.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Flores Alatorre, and I'm running for ASB Attorney General. You should vote for me because I love the school, I love the people, and I love to help cultivate a very welcoming and spirited environment for us all. I've also had the opportunity to be on ASB for 2 years, which means I'm familiar with the routines and what needs to get done so that we can all have a great year. Remember, Barons, don't hesitate and vote Kate for your Attorney General. Peace.
Good morning, Barons, and welcome to today's broadcast for March 11th, 2024. I'm Priscilla.
And I'm Paul, here with Bonita News that's relevant to you.
Today, we'll be highlighting another one of our teachers. Don't miss out on who it is.
Then, we'll take a look at the upcoming Welcome Incoming Freshman Night.
Afterwards, we'll talk to our recently elected valedictorians.
And lastly, we'll wrap up the broadcast with the quote of the day.
I can't say I'm not excited for spring break, but I'm going to miss some of my teachers. My teachers are amazing.
Yeah, I have a few teachers I'm going to miss too, like Mr. Martinez, of course.
Obviously. But anyway, let's look at a teacher people are going to miss. On to Narissa with Teacher of the Week.
Hey Barons, I'm Narissa, and today we're going to be interviewing Teacher of the Week.
Today's Teacher of the Week is Mr. Gervais. He teaches government, sociology, and U.S. history. He studied in San Diego State and Point Loma Nazarene. Mr. Gervais has been working at this school for 19 years, starting as a baseball coach in 2005 and a teacher in 2006. He studied political science because it was his passion, but chose history because he wanted to make it a career. Mr. Gervais says that most of his interactions with students have been positive and that they are all deserving of Barron Pride.
I enjoy the campus. I enjoy the staff interaction. This administration is awesome. But the students themselves are worthy of being a part of Barron's Pride, and they are mostly doing things the Barron's way.
Back to the studio, Barons.
Congratulations, Mr. Gervais.
We appreciate your hard work and dedication to helping students grow.
Barons, if there's a teacher or a coach you would like to nominate as Teacher or Coach of the Week, DM us on our Instagram.
That goes for clubs, students, and sports teams too. We love including you guys in the broadcast.
I can't wait for the incoming freshmen to get to know all of our amazing clubs and teachers here on campus.
Me too, but Bonita has so many interesting activities to offer.
Why don't we go find out more about when freshman students will be touring Bonita?
Hey Barons, it's Para. And today me and Gael are going to be talking about Freshman Night and what exactly it is.
Freshman Night is an event in which VVHS opens its doors to our community 8th grade students. They will learn about all the programs and resources offered at Bonita and get a feel of what high school is like. It will take place on March 12th, and it will include performances from our students, a principal's welcome, and sessions with different departments.
Well, that's all from us, Barons. Now on to the next segment.
We wish all the freshmen good luck next year. Unfortunately, we won't be here to welcome them.
Juniors and underclassmen, it's up to you. Welcoming freshmen and making them feel like they belong can help them succeed academically and emotionally. This has me thinking, Paul, what about our talented scholars here on campus who could mentor our incoming freshmen?
You're right, Pris. Speaking of, we just found out last week who our valedictorians are.
Let's congratulate them for all their hard work.
Good morning, Barons. My name's Naomi, and today we're going to be interviewing the valedictorian Vivian of class of 2024.
Let me announce this year's valedictorian, Vivian Anderson.
Vivian is one of two valedictorians for the class of 2024. In the beginning of high school, she would have no idea that she would become valedictorian till
I noticed, second semester junior year, that I had a chance of being valedictorian, so I talked to my counselor, and then I kind of just decided to go for it.
And when she found out, she decided to take all weighted classes for her senior year, and her biggest challenge was
Maybe AP Computer Science, but it's not that bad.
She even participated in sports her freshman and sophomore year, with her favorite club being
Probably Baron Buddies. That's all for today, Barons. Now back to the studio.
How exciting. I can't wait to see all the sports.
Me neither, but it does make me think, it's so impressive how these scholars are not even seniors and they're doing academics and sports.
I know what you're saying. They're strong for that. Hey, let's give them some motivation. Miguel, on to you.
Hello everyone, I'm Miguel, and today we're going to be interviewing some students for Quote of the Week.
Tell me, what is the quote of the day? Even in the darkest of darkness, there is always a light.
It's from Mickey Mouse.
And how does this quote impact you?
I think it's when you're having a bad day, you have to always remember that feeling and that moment isn't permanent, and that you can move on and there will be good days ahead, even if right now you don't really feel that.
And I think it's a reminder that no matter how hard life may be, there's always a reason to keep pushing, because there will always be a positive outcome.
And where would you expect this quote to shine?
I think it actually shines among us teenagers, especially this time of the year. I know a lot of us are busy preparing for AP and IB exams, and we're really stressed out, and it might seem like the world is ending, but we're going to get through it, and we're going to end off the year strong.
I think it serves as a reminder for us, since we are moving away from teenagerhood into adulthood. And I think the quote gives us a reason to keep pushing to grow, because we will get past the painful transition and we will see positive outcomes from it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Now, back to the studio.
Wow, that really helped me. I feel so motivated to make it to spring break now. What about you, Paul?
Me too, Priz. I hope it helps the rest of our senior class too. Remember guys, we only have about 81 days till graduation.
I didn't even realize. That just means we have to make the most of our time left here at Bonita.
Couldn't have put it better.
Well, that's all for today, Barons. Thank you for joining us.
It's been fun, and we appreciate everyone for watching.
Make sure to tune in to the next BVTV broadcast.
It's been Paul
and Priscilla,
and we're signing off.